What's going on, everyone? It's time for another show review. So a few days ago, I went and saw Sensia or something like that. It's basically three bands performing all at the same time on one stage, and that was Puscifer, Primus, in a perfect circle. So yeah, so this is my opinions of the show. So the way they had the show set up was pretty interesting. It was at Budweiser Stage in Toronto. The amphitheater was like the opening day for it. So yeah, um, so there's a three-act structure. So Pucifer came on first and played like or Perfect Circle came on first, played a couple songs, then Primus, and then Pucifer, and then Act Two they'd switch it up. So Primus would come on, then Pucifer, then a Perfect Circle, and then Act Three would be the other way around. So it was interesting to see how they structured that. So yeah, Pucifer is an alternative rock band. I'm pretty sure James Maynard Keenan, who is the vocalist in the Perfect Circle, is also in this, and he, yeah. So they're actually better than I was expecting. They actually had some pretty good, heavier rock songs and stuff like that. They're like alternative rock, so they did have a good stage presence. Though most of the band was pretty stationary for their set, but yeah, they did some pretty good hits and good songs and some pretty fun little rocky tunes and stuff. They were like the one band that was focused on that night, so it's kind of weird because they're not that big compared to the other two. So yeah, I give them probably like a 4 out of 5. They were still fun. The second band was Primus. Primus isn't. I consider them alternative rock. Some people might not, but yeah, this is actually my first time ever seeing them, and it's my first time seeing Prisoner too. But yeah, Primus was actually pretty fun. They had a lot of good like funky tunes and very different to the progressive alternative rock scene and stuff. They definitely have a lot of cheap silly lyrics and stuff like that, and they were a lot of fun. A lot of the crowd loved them and stuff, and they definitely had some interesting song structures and things like that. I actually really enjoyed their sets. I give them probably like a 4.5 out of 5. They're a pretty stationary band too. And then finally is the main band I wanted to see that day, and that was a Perfect Circle. So they played probably the least amount of songs, but still, I didn't even realize it was them opening until my buddy told me. But yeah, they played a lot of their hits in the second one, like Weak and Powerless and stuff like that. Mainly the stuff I knew was played in the second act. They were really good. They had a really good energy and stuff. They were pretty stationary as well. But when you have all the band's gear set up and stuff like that, you can't really move around too much. But still, I still thought it was a pretty fun time. And Perfect Circle definitely killed it. They were really good. I give them probably like a 4.5 out of 5 as well. So overall, I give the whole show probably a 4.5 out of 5 as well. It was pretty neat, interesting seeing a show where they have all three bands up on the stage, and yeah, they just basically play a couple songs, and the next band plays a couple songs and stuff. And at the end, they did play a song together all at once, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, overall, I thought it was a good show, and it definitely had a lot of fun elements to it. And it was almost 3 hours long, so it's definitely worth checking out. So if I believe the tour is still going on, so if you're going to go see them, definitely check them out. They're pretty good. Like in every show review, I'll link all the bands that I talked about down below, so you can check them out if it sounds like something you're interested in. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram, it's linked down below. I snuck a couple videos and photos for other bands, and I posted them on there, so you can check that out. Also check out my TikTok where I put videos of it on there as well. Live Music Maniac. So yeah, this was a show where they didn't have they had like a no camera rule, so you could get ejected if you get caught, but I'm better than that and I can sneak it pretty well. So yeah. But yeah, that's it for this one. Remember to support the bands you like, buy their merch, buy their music, go see them live, keep live music around, and the next show I'm going to is, I believe, Horse the Band on June 15th at Lee's Palace in Toronto. So make sure you tune in for that. And also, if you see me at a show, make sure you come by and say hi. And let me know what you think. And also, if there's any other shows you think I should go to or anything, comment down below. But yeah. And remember to like this video, share it to more people wherever it's subscribe for more shows and film reviews and stuff. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. So till then, rock on.